Okay, hello everyone. I'm here today to show you our Active Directory in both domain controllers and DNS on both domain controller as well. So first, I'm currently on DC1. I will log in as my first name admin account. Okay, and then I will go to our Active Directory. Okay, let's type Active Directory. Okay, and then here's our domain, and then let's say that uh, you want to install or remove the Active Directory role. You can just go to server manager. Oh, not that one. Go to server manager, then click, and then go to add roles and features, or if you want to remove it, just remove roles. But it's not the best practice to just remove the Active Directory role because you're deleting the whole domain controller. And then if you want to, let's say you didn't install it yet, you can just go here, add roles and features, next, and then role based or feature based installation, next, server roles. So you can see our Active Directory is installed already, but if it's not installed, you should check this box for it to show. Okay, and then okay, I'm about to cancel this one, and I will go to our DNS. Okay, DNS. Okay, so I'm on our DNS now. As you can see, here is our DNS manager, and here's our forward lookup and reverse lookup zones. We have both for each host and for each IP address or VLANs. First, I will show you the forward lookup zones. So I can just click on our DNS name, which is corp.stark CNA2.local, and then go to each host here. Back 01 is the server, and this is our old clients. Client 1, client 2, client 3, and client 4. And this is our backup server. This is our domain controllers, DC1 and DC2. They have this .10, .11, 100.10, 100.11 address, and our clients got their IP address from DHCP. And backup server statically, we assign it statically, which is 10.1.100.56. Okay, so here's our E6i. Assign it statically with 10.1.100.50, and this is our file and print or file and print server and image server. This one, I think it's a static IP with 10.1.100.13 and 10.1.100.14. And this is our iSCSI servers, iSCSI1 and iSCSI2. And this is our mail exchange for the exchange server that we have, because this exchange 1 and exchange 2, that's our mail exchange server, the MX record. We need that to have communications to our exchange server. And I have this OS ticket. This is for our ticketing system, and this one, this is for the switches, and this is for the router, and this is for the SharePoint for our V center. This tick one. This is like for our ticketing server. We just, because we have OS ticket as our ticketing server now, and then we have this WAP, which is wireless access point, the web, which is our web server, and then WSAS, which is our Windows Server Update. Okay, and now I will go on the reverse lookup zone. Okay, as you can see, I'm on 10.1.10, which is, this is for VLAN 10, and this is what our host that's included in this network. This is client 1 and client 2. which they got it from DHCP. And for VLAN 20, there's nothing there because we haven't assigned any client computers yet. And VLAN 30 for the reverse lookup zone, VLAN 40, 50. 50 we have client 4 and 3. This is where we assign them IP address, but they got it from our DHCP server. And this 60.1 and 60.4, oh, this one is like a long time, but we just did this for just testing client's computer. And 70.1.10, 80.1.10, that's for VLAN 70 and VLAN 80. Okay, and then we will go to the server reverse lookup zone. As you can see, here is all our reverse lookup zone server. We have DC1. Oh, this is startup authority. We have PTR record, reverse PTR for DC1, router 1, all the switches, wireless access point, DC2, image 1, file and print for file and print 1 and 2 for both servers. And we have ticketing, PTR record, OS ticket, and then iSCSI 2 iSCSI PTR records. And we have E6i and the switch layer 3 as well. And we have vCenter server to exchange PTR records. And we have WSUS server as well, and then backup, and network monitoring, web servers, SharePoint, and this testing client computer. And this is our reverse PTR for the MX record. Okay, and if I'm going to the forwarder, as you can see, here is our forwarder. You can go forward lookup zone, properties, and then go to forwarders. As you can see, here is our forwarders 8.8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4. Okay, and then now I will go to our DC2. This is for our fault tolerance and redundancy, which means that if one domain controller is down, we have a backup that replicates all the job from DC1 to DC2. We can use DC2 as our secondary domain controller if DC1 got let's say got corrupted or it's down. You can just replace it, temporarily use DC2 as our domain controller. Okay, and then I will go to our DC2. Okay, I'm on DC2 for now. Okay, and then I will log in as my first name admin account. Okay, I'm on DC2. As you can see, I'm going on Active Directory. As you can see, our Active Directory is the same as DC1, but in DNS it's still the same as well. Okay, and then when I go to reverse lookup zone, as you can see, it's the same DNS records, reverse, and then forward lookup. See, here's our redundancy and fault tolerance for multiple domain controllers. If let's say, because we have the HCP installed here as well, you can see here it's the same as DC1, but the good thing about our DHCP is it has failover scope, which means for the failover, it means if one DHCP is down, you use the other domain controller as a primary DHCP server for clients. So they will not they will still get IP address if you let's say ipconfig release and renew. It will still be possible to get their IP address by just configuring failover for both domain controllers. I will show you the DHCP for DC1. So I could say, okay, I'm on DC1 now. DHCP. Okay, it's exactly the same as DC2. Okay, IPv4. Yep, as you can see, here is our scopes, and then you see guys failover relationship between both domain controllers. Okay, and that's it on my demonstration for Active Directory and DNS. I hope that you guys like our Active Directory and DNS structures, and that's everything for me, and have a nice day.